Hey, what's up, everyone? Kevin Skipper with Vaping Convention Circuit, coming back with a vlog today. It's been a couple of weeks since I've had the chance to shoot any videos for the VCCT16 event that's coming up in March and update you guys on what's going on and what changes have happened and stuff like that. So we've had some legislation come up in Florida, which I'll talk about at the end if anyone's interested in staying on and listening if you live in Florida about what's going on with that. I'm just going to run through some stuff that's happened since the last vlog. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Top Hat Mods. They're out of Tennessee. They create some really customized box mods. Beautiful works of art, really, that are functional as well. So I spoke to their owner and creator, Steve Dockery, and they are going to create a custom VCCT16 box mod that we're going to auction off for tobacco harm reduction advocacy at the event. So that's pretty cool. Those are beautiful. If you haven't checked them out, just Google Top Hat Mods, you'll find them. Really nice. I'll see if I can find some pictures to put up here while I'm talking about them. Let's see. We also have a new diamond sponsor on board, Halo Cigs. So we're pretty excited about that. They're going to have a pretty unique setup. I'm not going to spill the beans on their setup, but anyway, if you want to check it out, make sure you're at the event in Tampa, March 12th and 13th again, just so you don't forget. And let's see, while I'm thinking about that, actually, we did change some of the hours for Saturday. It was going to be a B2B only day, but we decided to change that because the public kept requesting that they get at least some hours on Saturday because some of them have to work on Sunday. So what we're going to do is 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. will be the B2B session in Tampa, and then 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. will be the business to consumer or public hours, and then all day on Sunday from 12 to 6, from noon till 6 p.m. will be public hours as well. So just note that small change in the schedule for the Tampa event. Also, we have some new vendors that we'd like to tell you about that are on board. We have Dragon's Den Vapor, Coastal Clouds, Firebrand, Action Fluid, Fortune Vapor, Blue Lab Vapors, Skull and Roses Juice Co., Cool Breeze Vapor, Mountain Oak Vapors, and VapeRite. So those all have signed up in the last week or so. We appreciate that. Again, we still have sponsor and vendor spots available. So make sure you check out vapingcc.com. Right on the front page, there will be a link that says if you're interested in applying, please click here or something to that effect, and you can complete the application. And it's got all the information on the sponsor and vendor booth sizes and details like that on that page. So check that out if you're interested. And exhibiting. If you're not, we do have, if you can't for some reason exhibit, but you still want to attend and go to the B2B section, we do have those B2B lanyards on sale. They're only $50 each, and it'll give you some time alone with the people who are exhibiting there to either give them samples of your product, or maybe you can get samples of their products if you want to carry it in your vape shop or something. So make sure you check that out. It's also on the home page right under the VCCT16 main banner. You'll see a link that says for business to business or B2B badges, click here, and it's got a bunch of information on there, the hours and what you need to do. You do have to be a legitimate vaping industry business, an owner or a manager of a vaping industry. Anyway, it's all lined out there. It'll tell you all about it. So let's see what else. So yeah, last week I had an idea. In Tulsa at VCCMW15, we had the DJ Miami event, which we're going to have in Tampa again, by the way. The details of that are not posted, but Phil Bissardo is going to come down. He's going to be at the event. We are going to do the DJ Miami event again. So just on door fees in Tulsa, again, we raised about $5,000. And then we had some, and that was also some Dimitri Agrafio just twerking contributions there. So I think we appreciate that again. We had a couple of companies that stepped up really big in Tulsa, and we truly appreciate that. White Label Juice Co., they matched to $5,000. VaporWorld.biz, they matched to $5,000. And Cloud Chasers Inc., they matched both of those $5,000, so a total of $10,000. So anyway, we ended up just from that one event raising $25,000 for tobacco harm reduction advocacy in Tulsa. So I'm thinking of a way that maybe VCC can kind of incentivize companies who want to give back and who want to contribute to tobacco harm reduction advocacy because, as you know, it's probably not as prevalent as it should be in our industry. So what I decided to do was to create an incentive to contribute money at our events. VCC is creating the following policy, which went into effect last week. Any vendor at a VCC event who donates $1,500 to $4,500 will get 10% off the next VCC event for platinum, gold, silver, or vendor booths. Vendors who donate $5,000 or more will get 20% off the next event for a platinum, gold, silver, or vendor booth. So And I realize it's not a whole lot, but it is something that we can do to try to help encourage the companies to donate some money and support the advocacy efforts that are going on across the country, and with the different groups that attend the VCC events, help defray some of their travel expenses and give them some resources to continue fighting the good fight for vapors' rights. So anyway, we're pretty excited about that, and hopefully we raise, I would like to at least double our Tulsa amount at the Tampa event. So my goal is $50,000 at least raised for tobacco harm reduction advocacy efforts. Just another update, if you haven't checked it out yet, the second video in the Yet Unnamed series that Matt from Suck My Mod and I are doing every couple of weeks. We're going to do some sort of an update on current news relating to advocacy, where Matt and I get together and discuss it. He records it and then posts it up on the Suck My Mod YouTube channel. So make sure you check it out. Video 2 was posted last week. It's a really good discussion about current events of one thing that was popped up here in Florida, HB1143, and then also some legislation that was passed on the federal level and is awaiting signature by the president on child-resistant packaging. So anyway, I'm not going to talk about that too in depth. If you want to check out the full discussion, make sure you go to Suck My Mod's YouTube page and check out that video. It's called U.S. Government Passes First Vape Bill. I also put on last week, I think it was, a video on the Vaping Convention Circuit YouTube channels, which is youtube.com/vapingcc. There was a video about HB1143 initially discussing what would happen in Florida if this bill that was introduced last week and now we know assigned to 3 different committees for the legislative process in the House of Representatives would basically redefine the term smoking in the Clean Indoor Air Act to include vaping, but it does not go as far as to provide any exceptions like they do for tobacco products. So essentially, vaping would be restricted to private residences, and that includes the possession of nicotine dispensing devices, which is their terminology for electronic cigarettes. So as you know, I am the president of VISTA and work closely with the Florida Smoke-Free Association, with CASA, who issued a call to action last week after we had the opportunity to discuss this with them. It was a limited call to action, mainly asking people in the committee members' districts. So tomorrow I'll be attending the subcommittee meeting in Tallahassee with members of FSFA and some vape shop owners and vaping industry people, as well as hopefully we get at least 100 vapors, I hope, to attend. And you don't have to speak. We don't necessarily need everyone to speak at this, and this is the first of 3 stops in the committee process. But we do need you to dress business, not casual. I will not be wearing my hat, obviously. I will not be wearing my t-shirt and stuff that I normally. This is my comfortable getting work done outfit. My comfortable getting serious work done outfit is a suit and tie, and you have to look the part when you're talking to the people that you're talking to that are in elected positions. So if you're coming, please make sure to look the part. Please have a level of decorum and respect the proceedings and the process. Even if you disagree with what's being said, you have to be able to control yourself and not outburst and make us as a community look bad. We have a whole series of things in motion right now, and we need to kind of work in a unified manner with the other organizations to make sure that this bill is either amended or doesn't pass as it's currently written. It would be, there are no exemptions for vape shops in Florida. There would be no more vaping conventions in Florida. Anyway, it's just bad in general. If you're interested, Google HB1143 Florida 2016, and you'll come up with the bill's language. And we'll be there tomorrow. We're leaving in the morning. Myself and representatives from the FSFA. We're going to meet our lobbyists there and go over exactly what we're going to try to accomplish at the subcommittee meeting. And so I'll keep you updated in the next vlog post about what's happening with that. It is scheduled for 2 more committee meetings after this one. Again, that is Tuesday, January 19th, 2016 at 4 p.m. The Health Quality Subcommittee, 306 House Office Building, 402 South Monroe Street, Tallahassee, Florida. So if you're going to appear, please get there by at least 3 p.m. so that we can, take our seats and have everyone in their place for the meeting that begins at 4. I think there are 2 other agenda items. So will we be on directly at 4 p.m.? Who knows? But it is going to be probably one of the last committee meetings for the day. So we're only going to have a limited number of speakers, and everyone else who shows up, we want there to be, a kind of a show of force about the vapors, who this would affect throughout the state of Florida. So again, if you can come, please do. CASA had a call to action that I reposted on my Facebook page last week. If you didn't see it, you can go to CASA's call to actions page. Just search for CASA.org and you'll find it. They have some information there about that, as well as the Florida Smoke Free Association at flsmokefree.org. I guess that's about it. So it's not too long of a vlog today. Been spending a lot of time trying to get this prepared for tomorrow so that we can hopefully make a difference in the subcommittee meeting, the first of them for Florida. Still rolling along with planning for VCCT16. I encourage you, if you live in the state of Florida, or if you do business in the state of Florida, please visit flsmokefree.org. If you're not a member currently, sign up. We need your help. Even consumers can sign up. I think it's $50 a year. Businesses, you're the ones who really we need the support from. So if you haven't signed up yet, please do so. Obviously, if you're not a member of CASA, join at CASA.org. It's about all I can think of for now. So I will update you on what has happened this week, probably early next week. If you're interested in the state of Florida, I'll also update you on VCCT16, who we've gotten on board for additional sponsors and vendors. If you're interested, again, please check out vapingcc.com. There's information on there about how you can be a part of what's going to be an awesome event this March. Appreciate it. You don't have to do everything, but you do have to do something. Get involved.